What are your thoughts on claims of Russian military weapons and equipments being provided to India as being junk? Heavy maintenance, corrupt lobby bidding for contracts. Is Israel a better and more reliable defense weapons ally than Russia? And so on and so forth. I would totally disagree about this claim that several people make, several reputed defense analysts make about Russian equipments and weapons being junk. Let's take the MiG 21. Yeah, we call it the flying coffin today. Do you know that this aircraft first came out in the 1950s? And India acquired these weapons decades ago, these fighter planes, MiG 21s, and they are still flying. You know why the MiG 21s crash these days? Because they are decades old. There is something called metal fatigue. But just imagine, for so many decades, this plane kept flying reliably. Even today, if you can make it fly properly, it is still a deadly fighter plane. Even today, it can still take out a F-16 plane. So that is not junk. That is the very opposite of junk. Look at the Russian submarines that we use, the Chakra submarine, right? Brilliant, brilliant, very hardy, very reliable weapon systems. Excellent weapon systems. We are using a Russian aircraft carrier, which works very well. We have so much Russian hardware, various anti aircraft systems, the S 400, for example. Is it junk? No. The Americans fear the S 400. Look at the Foxbat fighter plane, F 20. Sorry, MiG 25, was it? I think that's the one it was. Yeah. So we had those fighter planes. Those were undetectable. No, they could be detected, but they could not be shot down. They were just too fast and they just flew too high. So Russian equipment is never the most advanced equipment, but actually it is the most reliable equipment. If you can get the spares and if you do your maintenance properly, it's really reliable. And then you have these various heavy duty helicopters that they make. Again, those are really, really good helicopters. They can take a lot of battering in warfare. You can shoot the helicopter with machine guns, AK-47s. You can even fire RPGs at these helicopters, rocket propelled grenades, and they will keep flying. They are built like tanks. Sukhois, so you can take an engine out of a Sukhoi, destroy an engine, it will still fly back to its base. So I would say that military equipment from Russia is excellent. It is never the most advanced equipment, but it is really reliable. These weapon systems are usually built like tanks, helicopters, planes, etc. The the Foxbat fighter plane was built from steel. It was incredibly heavy. It could take any kind of it could take a lot of damage and still come back home. So that's what I would say about it. Israel is certainly a good partner. Israel has a very good weapons industry, very advanced weapons industry, and we are partnering with Israel when it comes to UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, the Heron drones. We are also developing the Barak 8 missile defense system with Israel and various other things that may not be that well known. So, Israel is certainly a good partner. We can certainly go ahead and deepen our cooperation and collaboration with Israel. But Russia is always going to be a reliable partner. It's had a very long history of being a reliable partner for us and a reliable supplier of high quality defense equipment. So I would say that it's still good.